Hello everyone and welcome to The Plane. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome back to my favorite stream of the week. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I just noticed as I'm looking at the logo for the game, because I have it, obviously waiting to switch. And it says Professor Layton in the Professor Layton logo. And then it has versus Phoenix Wright in the Phoenix Wright style, But then underneath it, in absolutely minuscule writing, it says Ace Attorney. So that's kind of funny that this is technically, it is an Ace Attorney game. Officially, I guess. No, it's really funny. And I also noticed Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright, and Ace Attorney have 3 separate trademarks. Like they all have like a tiny little TM next to each logo. I'll show you when we get over there. That's kind of funny. But anyway, how's everyone doing today? Welcome back to the Crossover, the game that I've been enjoying so much. I've just been having so much fun with this game. I'm excited to get back in. Last we left off, we found Maya and Nick. They had apparently been trapped in this world for 5 years in Labyrinthia. We made it to Labyrinthia, by the way. And they had been bakers. They had become bakers, and they were making some bread. And the bread was so good that after stream, I made some toast. And it was very tasty, and I loved it. So yeah, we've met Nick and Maya, finally. So now we're all there. We've all met each other, and we're going to go look in, I think, some library to look for some books to unravel the mysteries of Labyrinthia. We found out that there's a storyteller who writes stories, and they come true. And apparently, the witches are coming back and they're gonna kill 2 people. And those 2 people are supposedly going to be Layton and Luke, which, given the fact that there are more games after this, and the fact that there's a game that takes place much, much farther after that, I think they're gonna live. I know that's a crazy guess, that's a wild, controversial take. I think they're gonna live. But we'll find out, won't we? Got some green tea here. I haven't had green tea in so long. Green tea is really obnoxious to make. to steep, because if you steep it for too long, it gets incredibly bitter. It's so incredibly bitter. So when it says like on the pag 2 minutes, you do 2 minutes. You don't do any more. But it tastes pretty good. I like it. Ah, yes, I see you found the brain cells, Dizzy. I'll be honest. I don't... Oh, you lost them all. You have nothing. Oh, wait, no, you do have a lot. Okay, no. Well, yeah, you lost 100. Actually, I didn't... How are you only 19th? How many brain cells do I have? First of all, we have to do what I'm supposed to always do here. Here we go. Second of all, how many do I have? I'm interested. I've literally never this is probably going to be the second time I've ever typed this command in chat. I'm 78th in my own chat? What? How? Dude, no. That can't be. That's so dumb. Hold on. I'm looking if there are... I guess I don't watch my own streams, so I wouldn't be getting my own... I wouldn't be getting my own brain cells, but no. Okay, I'm looking at admin. Can I give myself... Can I give myself points? Wait, what if I do this? If I do give E2M yearly, is this gonna work? Wait, no, I'm trying to give it to myself. Oh, wait, I can't actually... Wait, I can't give myself more than I only have? Wait, this is a scam. This is a scam. I am the bank. Yeah, how do I not have unlimited? I should have unlimited. This is unfair. This is so unfair. Actually, you know who does have a crap ton, I bet? I bet my alt account. Oh, let me type my alt account here. Let's see. This thing is probably number 1. 2? Who's number 1? Who has more brain cells than my alt account? My alt account has watched every single stream since basically the beginning. Who has more brain cells than me? Crazy. Oh boy, I need to rework that. But maybe like give some other fun uses for them. Who's hoarding them? I don't know. I would assume that would be me, but apparently not. I know my friend Maria, the way it works is she has unlimited. So she can, you know, just give her... Oh, she doesn't have unlimited, but she can give herself as many as she wants, you know? Wait, I bet it's... set. Is this gonna work? Okay, no, that didn't work. All right, no, I don't care. It's fine. I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset that I don't have the most channel points or the most brain cells in my own, or maybe it is fitting. Maybe it is fitting that I have the least amount. Well, I guess technically not. There's 801. Also, where did I get 801 people from? I realize that I have over 300 followers, but there's no way 800 people have stopped by my stream. Interesting. Well, whatever. How are you doing, Dizzy? It's good to see you. I was talking about green tea before you stepped in, and it's very tasty today. But yeah, we're gonna go back in to bake some bread / go to the library and figure out what's going on in this town. What is this town hiding from us? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's put it about there. This is the absolute maximum volume, which is nice. It's nice that this game has the title screen blaring, so you know how to set your volume before the stream starts. Well, before you get in. I should probably set this before I start stream. I need to add that to my checklist. Anyway, let us continue. We're at the bakery. Hello, Ronan. How you doing? All right. Spella was able to tell us quite a bit about this mysterious town. It seems Carmine was conducting an investigation of his own in this great archive. But what? We followed Carmine's trail and eventually found ourselves at the Great Archive. It was merely a hunch, but we believed there could perhaps be clues there that would help us solve the mystery of Labyrinthia. Alright, now time to read the journal. Guys, there they are. Oh my god, look at... Look at the pixels! Ah, the 3DS. Honestly, all the handheld consoles. Look at that. Just... You can count the pixels on his face. I love it. Okay. Story time. Alright, only 4 pages. So we don't get nearly as many pages as in Professor Layton. That's fine. Labyrinthia. The town we found ourselves in was totally different from London. The scenes we saw were just like the picture in the picture book. Sorry, just like the picture in the book, and were reminiscent of life in the Middle Ages. We appear to be trapped here, and our first priority must be to gather information in the hopes of finding some clues as to the nature of our predicament. Reunion with Espella. It was none other than Espella whom we had left in London that rescued us from the pursuing knights. What could she be doing here? I can't say that word. Peculiarly, her memories of London seem rather vague. We have decided to make our way to a bakery at which Espella informs us she is staying. Espella is staying at the bakery. What a great place to live. The smell of freshly baked bread. I can't do this. I'm gonna eat more bread after stream again. I already had pie before. I can't. The smell of freshly baked bread is making my tummy rumble, though. The 2 workers in the shop are a little bit different to the other locals. It's almost like their appearance and mannerisms are more modern. I'm sure their professor agrees. And the last one. Investigating the Great Archive. Espella was able to fill us in on many things to do with Labyrinthia. Apparently, Carmine had been researching magic at the Great Archive. I believe it would be beneficial to trace his footsteps, in the hopes of finding some clues that may provide valuable insight into Labyrinthia's mysteries. Okay. Yeah, I said baked breads. We got items. The story fragment was given to the townsfolk during the parade that the professor and Luke went to see. The story told the terrifying tale of 2 companions being burned to death by a witch. That's gonna be us, guys. Sorry if I came across as rude earlier. Please pay it no thought. It's just that sometimes I get carried away when I'm pounding the dough like that. I also notice he could be hiding his attorney's badge under this little stripe, you know. Could be there. Well, it was kind of surprising to hear a big thump like that, even if you were just kneading the dough. And then you said, "Take that!" My heart nearly stopped. When I bake great bread, I guess I just feel the need to present it to the customer like that, because he's kneading the dough. He feels the need to present the bread because he's a baker and Let's see what Maya has to say. Thank you. So, you're both friends of Espella's? I'm glad to see she has friends like you. What, like a 40-year-old man and a 12-year-old? You might actually, Layton's probably in his 50s, let's be honest. So hot. That's where the bread is baked, huh? It's a sturdy-looking wood-burning oven. You can bake many batches of bread at the same time in an oven that size. Baking bread requires more physical strength than most people think. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh, bread. A large variety of bread. One could have a different type of bread. Oh, sorry. Different type of... Okay, I already read this actually last stream. We're just talking about bread. Okay, you got a puzzle for us, ma'am. Aw, Patty's so cute. Look at that face. Look at that face. So you two are good at problem solving, are you? Well, actually, more like puzzle solving than problem solving, really. Is that so? Well, perhaps you could help me then. Eating bread builds biceps. It really does. I mean, look the size of Phoenix's arms. Someone came to me for help, and it's a little difficult for me to solve. All right, what do you got? Some bread puzzles? Whoa, what's this? All right, 40 picarots. A customer wishes to have their fabric design filled with color. Use the magical stamp to fulfill the customer's request and color in the design. Stamping a previously colored area will cause the colored area to disappear. Slide the stamp around with a stylus and touch the screen to stamp. Okay. Oh my god, it's the scales of justice. Oh, I see how this goes. Okay. This is going to be a little weird to look at. So I go here and I can stamp. I go here and I can stamp. And I go here and I can stamp. Wait, but then can I rotate it? I don't think I can rotate it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Is that gonna work? It does work. Can I do like this maybe? All right. I'm putting a lot of stuff down here. So I got that shape. Now let's try... This. Okay, well now they're symmetrical. Oh! There. Oh, okay. I did it. Yay.
Don't worry.
That was fun. I actually like that one a lot.
Oh, let me do the next one too.
Sure, Luke. Whatever you need. Wow. Customer sure to be pleased. Was it Nick who asked for it? Well, I never. You solved it, really, haven't you? If you have a puzzle to be solved, you can always rely on us. What a gentleman. I'll have to bake you something extra special later to show you my appreciation. I'm already looking forward to it. Why are you concerned? What do you mean, Professor? You don't want to eat 3,000 loaves of bread? What's wrong with you? All right, let's go to the Great Archive. The Blue Archive, you could say. It looks like the knights have given up searching for us. Thank goodness. Yes, it seems you're right, Luke. From the look of things, we should be safe to explore a little more before making our way to the Great Archive. Yay! I mean, I've already explored everything, so... I think I have. Ooh, well, I haven't explored this area, obviously, because that's where I'm supposed to go. Well, let's just make a check here. Ha 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 ha. Alright, good. So we're all caught up with that. Now let's go back. Okay, I'm all caught up. Excuse me. For some hint coins, let the hint coin searching begin. After this dialogue, I guess. Here we are. This is the Great Archive. Wow. Luke, get up there. I see a hint coin. 30,000 feet up in the air. Wow. It looks impressive even from a distance, but now we're here up close. It's huge. Just looking up at it makes my neck ache. Must have taken considerable time and manpower to erect a building this size. Yes, it did. This building has become something of a symbol for the town. Huh? Hey, look at that roof over there. That's because I can't think of a joke. It looks like it suffered considerable fire damage at some point. Was there a major fire or something? Oh, that was. I've been listening for a while and I have no idea who this is, and must say you two really are strange. Oh, I was kind of close. Oh, it's you. What did I give this? I gave him like a loser voice. I don't know. That roof has been like that for some time. It's certainly nothing new. Really? Listen, besides Layton, Luke, and Phoenix and Maya, all the voices are going to change every time. I forget what I gave this kid's voice, so everyone gets a new voice. Complete reroll on whatever my brain comes up with. But you can count on the main four. Unless, like, Edgeworth shows up. It's all right with you. Could you tell us a little about it? You two never cease to amaze me with your incredible lack of knowledge. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you that damage is from a legendary fire. The legendary fire? Yes, long, long ago, there was a huge fire that engulfed almost this entire town. The damage there occurred at the time. You can see the other traces of the fire around town too, here and there. The entire town was engulfed in a huge fire? All of the townsfolk knew about it. You're probably the only ones that don't. Thank you for filling us in. That certainly cleared a few things up. No problem. It so happens I had nothing better to do. It wasn't such a bad way to kill time. Anyway, I'll see you around. Adios. So why didn't Espella tell us that? To think that even a building of this size could be affected by fire. Luke, I know you weren't born before 2001, but yeah, you got a lot to learn, kiddo. Big yikes. The fire that spread through the town really must have been legendary. You're certainly right about that, Luke. Espella, did you light the fire? Is this your fault? Are you a little arsonist? It's okay. Espella, is something the matter? Oh, no, nothing at all. Espella, did you start the fire? Shall we make our way inside? Now Luke he's learned the ... commands. All right. Oh, look at all the peoples. All right, first, Luke, get up there. I know there's a hint coin up here. Really? Well, there's one here for sure. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look. What is this? It looks even taller when you see it up close. I can't even see the top. It requires a lot of architectural knowledge to construct a building of this size. It makes me feel giddy just looking up at it. Seeing it like this, you get an idea of how monumental a great archive is. There's going to be one here. Oh, it's just a flag. The symbol from the flag can be found throughout the town. It's an odd symbol. Maybe it's unique to this town. The quills seem to represent the storyteller. It's his crest. Okay, thank you. Oh, we got one in here. 2, 3 in the tree. In the bush. Aha! There we go. I'm getting real good at finding these hint coins. Okay. Oh, this is the... I remember this voice. It just won't do. It's completely unacceptable. I remember this one. What's unacceptable? There's no one in the world more splendid than Inquisitor Barnum. And yet every time... I just need a minute. And yet every time it's that woman who gets to stand alongside the storyteller. It's so unfair. You mean the woman who was disturbing the story, distributing the story to the crowd, is that right? To be honest, I found her a little scary. I'm sure it's all some plan of hers. I just feel so sorry for my poor Zackums? Oh, if only I could get closer. I could offer my support. It would certainly be difficult to get close with that bustling crowd all around. Perhaps even dangerous. I fly. Huh? I could float down. Oh, you meant fly. I thought you were saying I would cry. Oh my god, she's gone. What? What? Huh? She's all right. Well, I was about done with her anyway, so Wait, what? We have to do a puzzle now? Wait, what? This wasn't a puzzle? What? You lied to me. They have secret puzzles. Navigate Luke through the clouds and help him find the professor. Jumping into the holes will drop Luke down to the level below. Jumping on Fluffy. Okay, we'll send him above. Oh, so this is just like escape? Do I want to go down? I don't know where I really want to go. Let's do some exploring before I jump down. Okay, well, this is a dead end, so... I guess I have to, because I don't see any fluffy clouds. Don't die, Luke. Am I just supposed to go down? Make it to the goal. I wish I knew where the goal was. What is this? Isn't this just where I was? Yeah, this is exactly where I just was. Alright, so let me go to the other fluffy cloud area. Okay, so I guess we'll try this way. I love that little 3D model of him spinning. Oh, they just literally connect. Okay, great. Alright, so I guess I'm just going the other way. Alright. Where exactly am I going? Okay. Alright, well, this is a new section. Okay, that doesn't help me, actually. Alright, so where can I go from here? I can go up. And I can go to this one. Okay, let's see what's over here. Where is the exit? Alright, so now I'm over here. This feels like a Pokemon gym. I have, this also feels like the correct way. I haven't played a lot of Pokemon. In fact, the only Pokemon I've ever played was Pearl, and I never beat it. But from what I remember, this feels like a Pokemon gym. They have like little mini games where you have to like walk around and... Is this the exit? It's the third level. Oh no, it's another level. What is this? Oh, there he is. There's the man. There's the lad. Just chilling out. There's the lad. Hello, Professor. Look at us jumping.
This is my answer.
That was fun.
As you'd
I'm sure the
expect
controls
from a
would look better if I had an
gentleman
actual DS, but it was a little bit weird with a mouse. Professor, I don't think she's coming back. I didn't want to do that voice anyway, so I'm not complaining. We can only hope that she manages to reach the man she's after. Oh wait, she's flying up to get to the top of the tower. Damn. Layton is not concerned, and neither am I. So she's just gone now. Okay. Not good. What shall I do? What's the matter? Is there something troubling you, madam? Oh, yes. Something certainly is troubling me. I mean, today's scary story, it's just so frightening. I may be afraid, but I have to do it. I have to finish my delivery. See this? A whole satchel full of letters. Or satchel, sorry. A letter fest, and I have to deliver them all. Oh my, that really is a lot of letters. If you'd like, I could help delivering them for you. A few, sorry. Oh, Espella. No, it's all right. After all, it's my job. Anyway, you look busy right now, and yourself. Well, a little, but we should always help each other out in times of need. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I've got it covered. Great, I'm off. I can do this. I can deliver them all. The letters, I mean. Nothing can stop the Labyrinthia courier. Good luck. She's gone. Ah, she's gone. She really was in a hurry, wasn't she? But is she really all right? She seemed a bit flustered. I think she's just very, very busy. Come on, let's head to the Great Archive. Good talk, Layton. Lots of people to talk to. Apparently not those two, though. Whoa. Now this is some Layton music. Wow, the books here are crammed into or from floor to ceiling. You know what this is? This song is a reference to, it's from the Diabolical Box, the inside of, it's like the museum, I think. This is almost identical to the museum in the Diabolical Box. Great song. The books here are crowned from floor to ceiling. Truly remarkable. Are all of these books stories? It might actually be the same song. I think this is just the same. It's a different arrangement of the same song, actually. Might be, because this part is very similar. Yes, they are all of them. It's said that these are all written by the storyteller. All of these books, but there are so many. Excuse me, beg your pardon, look out! Gangway! I've got him, don't worry. Piece of cake! Phew, told you, no problem. What a guy. Oh my god, where are your eyes? Oh, your eyes are up there. I thought those were your eyebrows. Why the long face? Ha ha ha. Sorry to startle you folk. I didn't think there was anyone here. That's all right. It's lucky that you didn't drop any books. I don't think I've ever seen anyone carry so many books at once. Aren't they heavy? I love books. So I feel like a mother carrying her baby. Okay. If you love books too, why not carry a few with me? I do love books, but I don't think I could carry that many. Yeah, you obviously don't understand the true enjoyment of books. Embracing the books, being buried in books, the feel of the books, the smell of the books, listening to the sound of the pages turning, gazing up at the books piled high, being surrounded by the books and playing with them. That's how to enjoy books. I will say, I know you said the smell of books. The only time I have ever specifically remembered the smell of a book was when I was reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which I never finished because of this reason. The book that I borrowed from a library smelled really, really heavily of cigarettes. So whenever I opened the book, I would get a headache because it was the strongest cigarette smell I have ever, like, it smelled stronger than actual cigarettes. And I got like maybe 2 chapters in, and it was like, I can't finish this. I'm going to like get a headache. And ever since then, I have never read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think I vaguely remember watching the movie, but that is my excuse for never reading it. But yeah, no, that's the only time I ever, did I air it out? No, like, I don't know. Because I only had it for like a while, and then I gave it back to the library. I didn't tell them. I was like a kid. I was like, I'm not going to tell them. Because like, what are they going to do? It's like, oh, you were smoking cigarettes, weren't you? I was like, so I just gave it back. That was crazy. I don't know. Taking the 6-hour BBC special? No. That seems like a long... Is it like just a 6-hour movie? Or is it like multiple movies? Like 3-part movie or whatever? Oh, it's crazy. I don't know. It seems like it would be it was a fun story, Just not something that I'd be into nowadays, or honestly back then even. I'm not a big fantasy person. I'm a Star Wars guy, but I really only got into Star Wars as an adult. I liked Harry Potter. I still do, fair amount. I'm not a big fantasy person though. I guess that's not fantasy, but you know what I mean. Prince Caspian is the sequel. Wait, there's more than just the original book? I thought it was just the one book. So I showed you how much I paid attention. I'm not sure I totally agree. Dewey. And that voice. That's Espilla, isn't it? Uh-oh. Here we go again. Please remain calm. You wouldn't want to drop those books. Just leave it to me. See, all under control. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. Dewey, we've come here to find a book about magic. Magic? I should have known. That is, never mind. Every time he ... I'm just gonna put in a Because Layden has refused a and I want him to so I will make him every time he ... Well, if it's magic that you're interested in, then I might suggest Grand Grimoire. The Grand Grimoire, you say? We'd like to borrow that book if we may. Well, you'll need Miss Mystere's permission. Are you sure you want to borrow it? Absolutely. We're very interested in magic. Friends of Espella's interested in magic. So, these two must also be... Oh, whoops, no! I'm losing them! Silence! I don't know. I'm just running out of... Oh. Oh my. Silence in the library! No, it's a similar voice. Brady. First, I need to talk to you again. Only Miss Mystere can give you permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire, but I doubt she would allow it. Alright, before I talk to you, madam with the glasses, I must search. There are 2 identical statues, one on each side. The statues portray people reading. Maybe that's supposed to motivate those who come here to read more. Statues look much bigger when you get close. I know there's a hint coin in here somewhere. Chandelier? A candle chandelier. How do they light the candles? I would venture a guess that they light them from the second floor with aid of a long stick. Reading by candlelight can ruin your eyesight. What? Where did your what? Oh, I remember seeing a very bright streetlights in London. They were so strange. Is that true? I mean, maybe if you stare directly into the fire, but then you wouldn't be reading, you know? An owl statue. This is a frequently used motif in this town. Oh, that's right. The flags have also have an owl symbol on them. Miss Bella has no words for that. Gib. Yeah. Aha, there it is. One more. We're looking for one more, baby. Is it a ladder? Oh, there's some bookshelves, though. This appears to be a documentation on accidents in criminal cases. There's nothing magic or witches in there. Or in here. Alright, so we had here. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere over here. Where's the third hint coin? Could be it on the floor? I don't see anything on the floor. The railing, maybe? Dude, where is this third hint coin? It was 1 and then 2 up here. There it is. Bam, got it. Okay, let's talk to Mystere. The Great Archive was founded for those in noble pursuit of knowledge. I must ask you to be a little quieter, please. Dewey, as a budding librarian, I would have thought that you would have known better. I'm sorry, Miss Mystere, but these people say they want to borrow the Grand Grimoire. Did you say the Grand Grimoire? Oh, her name is Riddell. Riddell Mystere. You're Espella Cantabella. You, of all people, must know the significance of the Grand Grimoire. It is an important piece of literature which can only be viewed by learned persons of significant status. It's not like I can just give my permission to whoever asks for it, you know. I understand that, but this man... I'm sorry, but rules cannot be changed. But I am Professor Layton. The request is all mine. The book could prove indispensable for my investigations into magic. And you are? Look at her eyes. Oh, she's so cute. She's so pretty. She's got an ahoge. What's not to love? What is not to love? Excuse me, but may I ask your name? I am Herschel Layton. I'm investigating this town. You could say I'm a traveler, so to speak. A traveler? I'm afraid I've never come across such a profession. Well, I suppose we can return to that later. My name is Riddell Mystere. I'm a librarian, as well as a curator for the Great Archive. And I am therefore responsible for all pieces of work here, including the Grand Grimoire. I'm afraid that no matter what your profession or who you are, it is beyond my authority to lend you the Grand Grimoire. It is simply against the rules. The rules? Can't you make an exception for us? Ah, yes. Random strangers, please make an exception for me. Luke, please, leave this to me. I can understand that you are unable to show us this book just to anyone. However, as you yourself said just a moment ago, the Great Archive was founded for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge. And I am currently very much in the pursuit of knowledge regarding magic. Perhaps you would consider letting me at least pursue the Grand Grimoire. Only learned persons of significant status, and in particular, inquisitors, are permitted to refer to the Grand Grimoire. Inquisitors? Cal, get down. They're in every game. Run away. They're gonna take us all out. Those who administer justice in this town, Knights of Wisdom, as they are known. Only somebody with equal status to that of an Inquisitor, or with the same level of wisdom, would qualify. So, if I could demonstrate the required level of wisdom, then would I qualify? Or I would qualify? I'm assuming you have a puzzle for me to solve to prove my genius? Perhaps? You certainly are persistent gentlemen. Very well. Let's see what you make of a trial. This trial has been used in the past to test the ability of aspiring inquisitors. If you are able to clear this trial, then I will acknowledge that your wisdom matches that of an inquisitor. If you can achieve this, then as a curator of the Great Archive, I will lend you that book. Splendid. Then by all means, do begin. You certainly have some confidence. Let's see if you can live up to it. Do you think you can pass this trial, at which so many hopefuls have stumbled? I don't have a choice, do I? Oh, look at her. See what you can do with this. Alrighty, it's puzzle time. Jesus. Oh, it's only 20 picker rods. Alright, make your way through the maze of strange clocks into the goal. You can only move in the direction of the clock hands with each step you take. The clock hands will rotate 90 degrees. So do take care. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Too bad. Oh, I failed. Okay. I guess we restart then. This is fun. I like this puzzle. I still think I was on the right track with this. Then I go back. Then I go back again. And we go down. Down. I'm locked into this here, yeah. Ah, okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe I shouldn't go so fast. I mean, this step will probably be the same here. Let's try going down. Okay, no. So just never go down. Cool. Wait, whoops. Wait, can I do this? Now I can go across. And we're going to go up. We can go down. And here. Bam! There we go. Okay. That was fun. I like that a lot.
Myself. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Ah, yes. I feel like that was a little bit too easy. Maybe it's a joke to be here. Oh no. How could this be? That hardly seemed like a challenge for you. Well, I mean, it's a trial and error puzzle. It's not like a... I mean, you could big brain it and like really think out the solution for the first time, but it's a trial and error puzzle, so... Sit there long enough and it just will happen. Who are you? And how did you do that? So effortlessly? More importantly than who I am, there is one thing of which I am certain. And that is every puzzle has an answer. So, do I qualify? Get destroyed. Get wrecked. Not so fast. Do you really believe that my permission can be obtained so easily as that? I mean, I thought so, but that was no more than a preliminary trial to separate the wheat from the chaff. Is that like a wheat pun? What is a chaff? Take a quick little gander into Google. Chaff. The husks of corn. Okay, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Now for the real trial. Even a man of your calibre should find this challenging. I know it's caliber, I'm just being obnoxious. This trial will have your eyes rolling and your eyes rolling and your head spinning. Miss Mystere, I've never seen you get this excited. Silence. Be quiet. Dewey. Sorry. I assume it's safe to predict that this will not be quite so simple. I mean, yeah. This will put an end to that overconfidence. Okay. Prepare to lose your mind in this mind-bending puzzle. Okay. I will. Is it just the same thing, but it's harder now? 40 picker rats. Oh, hell no. Wait, what? Oh, I thought they all just disappeared. I was like, wait, no, okay. Can only move in the direction. However, the clocks rotate 3 times speed? Okay. Before I forget, I must warn you. You no longer have the luxury of undoing a move. I was never wait, could I have undone a move? I wasn't aware of that, so nothing? And it's game over. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I didn't know there was an undo button there before. So that means this one will turn 270. Like that. So I have to go here. So if I go down, I'll be going to the left. And if I go right... Yeah, wait, this one will go... here. Which means I can go across to that one. And I could just go down here. I will still be able to go down here, so let's go down. Okay, well that was dumb. Try going down. Whoops, okay, don't do that. So I was sort of right, but I don't want to go down. I do think I want to go down here instead. Wait, no. I think I just go straight across. Yeah, and now I'll be able to go down. This will send me to the right. And this will send me back. Oh, but now I'm just in a loop. Okay, never mind. Very interesting. I guess I could go over and then down. Nope. And go back up again. I can go down. I can go up. Alright, well this one is going to be a little harder, definitely. Is this going to be like an infinite loop? It is. But I can come back. Which allows me to... but I have to go here. Okay, so it looks like... This may not be as difficult as I think. I don't think I'll be able to plan a route. I don't think I'm that good at this. back up. Okay, so I could do something like this. I can go up, then back, then back. Oh, come on. Wait, this will work. Easy. Easy money. Like 50th try.
Already seen the answer.
Make me an inquisitor.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Thank you. That was actually fun. I like that one. That was much better than the last one. How? My mending puzzle. You didn't lose your mind. On the contrary, you found the solution. It's just impossible. Hey. My glasses. My book. Don't look. Don't look at me. Oh, but she's cute. My glasses, let me put them on. Just a moment. You're on the top of your head, ma'am. Aw. That's better. I apologize. For a moment there, I lost my composure. But to see my trial cleared like that, it seems I underestimated you, sir. Reverse mind break, yes. You are the one breaking your mind, not me. It was a fascinating puzzle. No more than I'd expect from the curator of the Great Archive. I find your confidence rather disconcerting. I hope someday to have the pleasure of showing you a puzzle that will make those little round eyes of yours spin in your head. And nevertheless, a promise is a promise. I hereby grant you your permission. Let's go! Did you blow me a kiss? Hello? Ooh. The special viewing room containing the Grand Grimoire is located on the first floor. As I'm sure you are already aware, that book is of unparalleled importance. By no means may it be treated with anything but the utmost care. Of course, Miss Mystere. Thank you for granting me permission. Well then, shall we proceed to the special viewing room? Oh, look at her smile. Look at that smile. I shall have to accompany you since the room is locked. You did it, Professor! You cleared both trials in one fell swoop. Well, that second one wasn't fell, but it was a swoop. That was amazing, Mr. Layton. It's well known that Miss Mystere is an avid collector of puzzles. And I've heard that puzzles she presents are very difficult to solve. I see. So, there are collectors of puzzles in this place, too. We've solved 16 of them, Professor. What do you mean? Oh, nothing important. Right then, no use waiting around. Let's go and take a look at that Grand Grimoire. Right you are, Professor. Alright, let's go. Wow. This is the special viewing room. I'm sure a gentleman such as yourself will understand. But seeing this is a special room not open to the general public, I must insist that you all be on your best behavior. Wow, this room feels so grand and elegant. It's my first time in here too. I must admit I'm a little nervous. I certainly give some indication of the importance of this book being kept here. That book in the center must be the Grand Grimoire. Okay. Wait. You have a hint coin behind your ear. First, I must steal from this clearly, priceless and heavily guarded room. I must commit some kind of thievery, if you don't mind, Miss Mystere. Don't worry, I won't be stealing everything. This looks like a hidden puzzle. Okay, I'll get there in a minute. There's gotta be another hint coin around here somewhere. There it is. Alright, I've finished stealing from your precious room. Okay. Oh, these colors in the brush strokes. This wasn't painted by some amateur. An abstract painting in soft colors. It reminds me of a meadow in spring. Huh? If you look at it from a distance, it resembles an animal. I don't see it. Look, there's a title, A Very Happy Cow. I wasn't aware. It's locked. I can't even peek inside. Mind. That reminds you would like the Gosick anime? What's that about? I've never heard of it, actually. Or Gossick? Or Gosick? Did I read that wrong? A cabinet that cannot be opened. This seems like a puzzle to me. It's a safe. It's a safe. It's... Just because there's a lock on it doesn't mean that it's a puzzle, Layton. That's breaking and entering. So it is Gossick. Okay. I'll have to check it out. It won't open no matter how much I push or pull. Maybe it's locked with a puzzle. It's locked with a lock. There's no keyhole. How can it be opened? Oh. Oh, it appears that we could not open it simply because the door was not fitted properly. Ah, okay. Classic. This tome is the Grand Grimoire. Please read it with care. Okay. Take a look. Just finished my tea. Hold on a minute. This is incredible. It's crammed with information about magic. People say it's the magic used by the witches. If that's so, then the magic we saw in the London must be somewhere in here too. That way may well be true. Luke, I can't read. A tome as thick as this must surely contain such information. A new tea box. Let's go. What kind of teas are you going to put in it? We have a massive tea box. We usually have filled, but we're running low. We have to restock it. Finding it is a bit daunting, though. What's this, Professor? This page is different from the others. What is this? This page isn't about magic at all. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. Luke, this page. It appears to be addressed to someone, don't you think? Oh, you mean like a message? Let's read it, Professor. From a long time ago, the ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon watching over the sage swap places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Hold on a minute. Once a person of perspicity? Whoa, I'm learning some large words today. Well, chaff is not a large word. Perspicity. Quality of having a ready insight into scenes, or shrewdness. Very interesting. Once a person of perspicity has fulfilled the challenge, the door will be open. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. What is this? How can this be? Why is this in here? How did something like this get into the Grand Grimoire? It's just not possible. I can't understand it. No one entered the special viewing room before you came here. And whenever someone enters this room, I always accompany them this way. So that means the passage must have been changed, or the page must have been changed at some point, doesn't it? Sorry. Could that really be possible? Perhaps with some kind of device? Unthinkable. There is only one key to this room, so no one can enter without being granted my permission. I assure you it's true, on my honor as a curator. But then, how could anyone have done this? Luke, I believe we both know who might be capable of such an act. Eh? Don Paolo, he figured it out. He found a way to get in here. No, I'm kidding. You mean the witches, don't you? What? Witches? We We don't know yet who changed that page, but more important matter is what's written here. The infinite vault of books mentioned here presumably refers to the Great Archive, which implies there is a secret of some sort hidden within the library. Professor, what about this part? A person of perspicacity, I guess. Yeah, perspicacity. Look, see, I'm on the same reading level as Luke, and Luke is like, he's like 12. Well, I believe that could be referring to Carmine. He came here regularly to investigate. So it's certainly somewhat likely, which means our next objective is to find the answer to what that he was looking for. Excuse me. It's a bit of a spooky message. But if we can open this door to the past, then we'll surely be one step closer to solving this mystery. Just a moment, please. I'm the curator here, and I won't be allowing you to investigate anything without my permission. So you mean we can't investigate? Not at all. I'm simply insisting that you allow me to accompany you. There should be no doors in this library that I don't know about. Yay! I definitely am happy. Please join. And even if there is something hidden somewhere, as suggested by the message, it is my duty as the curator to know what it is. I completely understand, Miss Mystere. We can only benefit from your presence. Now then, how about we all make our way back to the entrance? Let's think about where this door could be from here, from there. Okay. But Professor, supposing there is a door, that message is such a puzzle in itself. Don't you think it'll be difficult to find? Put it in the media share? Okay. I'll take a look after. You might be right. You may be right, and this library is so large. Finding anything will surely take a good deal of our time. No, I think not. You're both missing something here. I believe I may well know what is meant by the words in this message. Really, Professor? Yes, if you just remember the wording. I certainly don't. Do you have a photographic memory? He probably does. From a long time ago. The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon watching over the sage swap places to show their true form, the door from the past will open. Once a person of sorry, I can't, dude. Perspicity. Wait, I actually said it wrong. Perspicity. Perspicity? How do you say that? Hello, Ezra. Welcome in. How are you doing? Has fulfilled the challenge. The door will be open. We're doing a little bit of puzzle solving. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. Sweaty person, yeah, it's perspiration. That's the word. That's the word, yep. If you'll both take a look around this room, you'll notice we are surrounded by books. Perspicity, yeah, that's how I was saying it. I don't know how to say it. Perspicity is fine. I know how to read. Actually, I have it in Google. Let me. Wait, hold on. Let's take a listen.
Perspicacity.
Wow, I wasn't even close. Perspicacity.
Perspicacity.
Perspicacity. What's so loud too? Can I make it louder?
Perspicacity.
Damn. Perspicacity. We really learned some words today. Sorry about how loud that was. That actually scared me. Perspicacity. Well, now I know how to say it. And now you know. We all learned something today. We learned perspicacity and chaff. There's probably nowhere else in the library with more books than right here. Than there, right? Oh my god, they're all right here. That being said, what does it actually mean? I forgot. I've already forgotten. Having a ready insight into things. So you know stuff. But they also say shrewdness. Like, shrewdness I thought was different. What does shrewdness mean? I'm going down a road here. Showing good prowess. Oh. Oh. I thought shrewdness was kind of like a rude thing, but no. Shrewdness is showing that you have good powers of judgment. Oh, okay. Well, I've been lied to. Shrewdness is actually a good thing. Okay, well, that makes much more sense. Cool. Chaff is the anti-missile counter system. Yep, that's definitely the chaff we're talking about. Yeah, cunningness. Okay, I guess I kind of see it if it's like compared to cunning. And a shrewd. It just sounds like a negative thing. Shrewd, you know? But I guess it's not. And the key to opening the door is the sun and the moon watching over the stage. But what could that mean? There are no windows, so no light can come in from the sun or the moon. Hello, Yazan. How are you doing? Welcome in. Doing a little bit of puzzle solving and learning about a bunch of random words. Precisely, which means it's not the real sun and moon that are being referred to here. And they are located where they can watch over the sage, in other words, behind. Perhaps you've already realized to whom the sage is referring. Right then, let's find this sun and moon watching over the sage and open the door. Thinking of prude. I think I am thinking of prude. But like, I don't know, I've seen the word and heard the word like she did this in a shrewd manner. And I don't know why, like specifically that. In a shrewd manner, that phrase, I've always assumed that with negative stuff. Anyway, so I'm assuming this is the door. Ah, what's that? Ah, it's the sun and the moon construction. Oh. So the sage must be. That's right. The sage of this library refers to the curator. And the sun and the moon construction is located right behind her seat. So, that's what the sun and moon watching over the sage was referring to. Shrewd gesture, a gesture without frills. Yeah. No, that always sounded like negative to me, but I guess it's not. And when the sun and the moon swap places, their true form will be shown. And the door to the past will be open. So all we need to do is work out what that means. But what does it mean by their true form? Well, if we interpret it at face value, it would suggest that we are currently seeing their untrue form. Have a look at this. There seems to be some sort of mechanism in place. Oh, Professor! If you look closely, there seems to be a puzzle hidden here. Let's go! I do like puzzles. Oh, it's one of these sliding puzzles. My favorite one. Whoa, look at this. Look at that. Maneuver. Maneuver. I've never seen that. You can tell this is a British game. I've never seen it written like that. That's crazy. All right. It's tile swapping time. I guess we just do this one at a time. Oh yeah, no, I totally know how to do this. I can do it like this. Yeah, this is actually going to be super... Wait. Yeah, and then I can put this... And then I just do this. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing this in the, like, proper amount of moves. Alright, so now we go here. Wait. Oh, can I do this? Sun. Okay. There we go. Now I just have to put these in the right order. So those go down there. It'll be like this. All right. And then these. Sun stays up top. All right, there we go. Yeah, 81 moves. That was definitely the
Let's see if
optimal
I've
amount of
proven
moves,
myself.
for sure.
Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
All right, now what? Dun 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 dun. Whoa! Secret staircases. Ah, Professor, there's a stairway. Who would have thought there could be anything like this hidden here? The ancient flame has been locked in the infinite vault of books. I wonder just what we'll find down there. An entrance to the basement? Below the Great Archive? Am I right in thinking that you knew nothing about the stairway's existence? That's right. And if I, as the curator, knew nothing of it, then there's surely no one else could. It's hard to believe that the secret such as this could have been hidden here all this time. Who could have possibly felt or left such a message? It might be wise not to let anyone see what has been revealed here. I agree. I'll be back as soon as I have asked the other visitors to leave the building. Should we close the door before we tell them? Okay. Well then, are you both ready? You betcha. Let's go, Professor. You too, Espella. Okay then, Luke. Let's go. That's the wrong way. You're supposed to go down the stairs, not up the stairs. Let's actually make a save before we hop down here. Boop-a-doop-a-boo. Wop 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 wop. Oh, there you are. You're waiting for us. This place appears to be some sort of historic site. It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under the library. I wonder when it dates from. Ah, that mural. It can't be. It's the fire. Well, first I need to look for hint coins. I must rob the place. And possibly look at some rocks. The ceiling around here caved in. The walls have gone brittle, too. It may be dangerous to stay here too long. I hope the cellar isn't going to collapse. Yeah, me too. That would suck. What if we just died? That would be awful. Oh, another one here. A dragon breathes fire, setting the town ablaze. There's a woman in the mural, the dragon's master, perhaps. Why is it a nasty mural like that in this secret room beneath the Great Archive? Because the Spella, it's her dragon. You did it. This wall painting is a bit scary, isn't it? A monster attacking a burning town? There's also a woman hurling fire. I suppose she must be a witch. That woman is the Great Witch. Miss Mystere. This certainly doesn't bode well. A painting of the Great Witch here. Do you know anything about the witch in this painting? You don't know of the Great Witch? But how could that be possible for a man of your learning? I told you I was basically a traveler. I'm not from here. Well, that's... never mind. I'm sure you must have your reasons. I don't wish to pry. I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us a bit about this witch? here we go. Lore. The woman in this painting is the great witch Bazella. Like Aspella? Bazella, Aspella? Really, guys? That's some Phoenix Wright name characters right there. And in this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused. The legendary fire? She is the witch in charge of all the witches, whose very existence poses the greatest threat known to Labyrinthia. The great witch Bazella cannot be considered the same as the other witches. She is the root of all of Labyrinthia's woes. The great witch Bazella. Sounds very similar to someone else we know. What do you mean, the root of all Labyrinthia's woes? The reason for all Labyrinthia's suffering is at the hand of the witches. Lies in this very existence of the great witch Bazella. Would you mind elaborating? The great witch Bazella is the source of all the other witches. As long as she exists, there will be no end to the other witches. While the great witch Bazella is with us, the townspeople will forever live in fear under the shadow of witches. So you mean that if there were no great witch, there would be peace? No great witch? That's easy enough to say. But while all the knights have been searching for Bazella, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues, and no one has ever seen her in person. Nevertheless, the great witch Bazella is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia. How can you be so certain? Because her deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town. Claw marks? You must all have seen them too. The traces of fire when you entered this library? Ah, yes. There was part of this building that had suffered noticeable damage. Bazella is a fearful witch, who has all other witches doing their bidding. Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic. Reduced to ashes? That must have been, let me see, 100 years or so ago? Jeez. Maybe you guys just suck at construction. That damage is 100 years old. Get to it. Get working on it. It was on the evening of the fire festival. Held every year in honor of the great witch Bazella. They worshipped her? The great witch's fury was unleashed without warning as the entire town was burned. Oh, I guess they used to worship her. They probably don't anymore. That's terrible. That was the legendary fire. Every person in this town knows about it. The legendary fire. The rebuilding of the town was long and arduous process. And all the while, Bazella must have been watching and laughing from the shadows. That's awful. Even now, the legend of long ago continues to cause real suffering amongst the townsfolk. To think that a painting of that fearful witch could be here, right in the basement of my beloved library. What is it doing here of all places? It's definitely not getting old, right? It's totally funny every time I do that. I may only do that for a few more times before I get annoyed of it myself. There's nothing for it. I'll just have to have this room sealed shut. Please, let the existence of this room strictly be between ourselves, for the good of the people. As for me, I shall do my best to forget all about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain in here a minute longer. It's time I started closing up the library for the day. Can we, finish looking first? I can't help but feel like we've done something wrong. Luke, do you recall the words toward the end of the message? Do you mean, until then I will wait? That's right. When we opened this door, or rather, when we were guided towards the opening this door, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as if our following Carmine and coming to this library had all been planned out in advance. Surely you don't mean that we were beckoned here by the great witch Bezella? Bezella. Does that happen to be a relative of yours? Does that happen to be you? I guess it can, unless she's 100 years old. But, you know. Animation time.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Oh, the poor baby. Oh, like the poor baby. Oh, God, like the actual poor baby, the trauma.
Are you feeling all right, Espella?
Yes, I'm fine, really.
Are you? Were you alive? Wait, are you 100 years old? Spella? It's okay, baby. We can fix you.
Espella?
Yes? What is it?
Are you good? You good? Are you okay? You need us
just
to
that-
do anything?
Well, you've been so quiet.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this room.
What reminds you of trauma?
It's a little chilly, don't you think?
You're standing in front of a bonfire. We need to get you to a hospital, I guess?
The atmosphere is a bit sinister. Not to mention that scary picture.
But we're in front of a bonfire.
Maybe it's about time we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, can I look at that stone tablet? Those words at the end of the message. Excuse me, I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the wardens being called here? Well, we're here. A new mystery. Flashbangs. Got some new ones. Carmine had been visiting the Great Archive to investigate one of Labyrinthia's secrets, the secret being the ancient remains found hidden in a room beneath the library. Who would have thought that the secret Carmine was after was the mural of the great witch Bezella under the library? Another one. Underground mural hidden beneath the Great Archive were ancient remains, in which was enshrined an ominous wall painting depicting the town being consumed by fire. When was this painting created, and by whom? Was it by chance that we found this wall painting, or were we in fact led to it by someone? I don't know. I guess I'll never get to go back down there and look at that little thingy that I wanted to click on. Phew, so much more relaxing here, isn't it? Felt so intense and claustrophobic down there. Yes, it certainly did. But it has been full of surprises, a little bit of trauma. Not only did I meet up with you two again, we also found that mural in the library. It seems that this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it? What shall we do now? I'd certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been in here for quite some time. Must be getting late. Probably best if we wind up our investigating for today and take a rest. You both must be feeling tired. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you two. But I have an errand to run before it gets too late. I'm still up for investigating further. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it. And you're hungry. Luke, I could hear your tummy rumbling from here just now. Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry. If you haven't arranged accommodation yet, why don't you both stay at the bakery? I thought that was our plan. I was assuming I would always stay there, but okay. Good thing I didn't assume or say it out loud, because that's always embarrassing. When you have to tell someone, oh, I thought I was staying with you, and they're like, no. You're like, well, this is awkward. There's a room free, so I'm sure it'd be all right. Mr. Clare would love to have you. What do you say? Well, if you put it like that, then we'd be delighted to say. Thank you, Espella. And there's all that delicious bread, too. I'm looking forward to it already. We'll pay for the bread at this point. Professor Layton, do you have to be going? Yes, sorry for the trouble we put you to. Not at all. Although I still can't get used to that there being a secret room under the library. It's been a while since I last met someone capable of solving my puzzles. And as I promised, you have my permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. If you have any need for it in the future, please drop by and let me know. Thank you very much, Miss Mystere. It has been a pleasure. Oh, there's just one more thing. I have all of Labyrinthia's puzzles stored here in this library. As you continue your investigations here in Labyrinthia, oh, so you're gonna be Granny Riddleton. Oh, because her name is Riddell Mystere. Oh my god. It just clicked. Her name is Riddell. So, okay. Wow. And about an hour and a half after meeting of her, I finally get the joke. Riddell Mystere. She's the riddle. She holds... Okay. Okay. Very clever. Very clever, guys. There will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve or which you cannot find. Such puzzles will come to me. Anytime you wish to solve puzzles, just visit me and I will show them to you. At least you're better than Puzzlette. Didn't murder Beasley, you psychopath. As long as you don't murder anyone, don't murder anyone. No animals either. You'll be infinitely better than Puzzlette. Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well. Then I look forward to seeing you again. I'll be waiting. Please take care on your way home. It's already dark. Or become dark out there. And if I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening. I am in grave danger, you say. You take care too. Until we meet again, Miss Mystere. Oh, wait, we just keep it? Okay, guess this is ours now. Wow, it's already dark out here. I didn't realize we were in there so long. It looks as if... Oh! That was a Phoenix Wright sound effect. It looks as if it must have been raining up until a moment ago. The ground is still wet. Yes, and that reminds me of what Miss Eclair was saying before we left. She said you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain any time. Let's get a move on. You too, Espella. Hey, where is she? She said she had an errand to run. That's strange. She's not here. She said she had something to do. Uh-oh, no. She's dead. She's dead. She's gone. I wonder where she could have gone. Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive. Hey, buddy, what's up? Slowly does it, step by step. Oh, you are still here? Can you let me through? I have to lock up. Hello, Dewey. Dewey? What is he doing out here? Did you kidnap Espella? The Dewey Decimal System. That's so... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's 2 in a row. My heart can't handle this. This is too much. This is too much. Hello, Dewey. Have you seen Espella? If you're looking for Espella, she left while you were talking to Miss Mystere. I wonder why. She said something about having to buy some milk, even though it was still raining. Ah, yes. I do remember Miss Eclair asking her to get some milk for the bakery. It was raining, you said? Yes, it started raining about the time you all went down into the library basement. When Espella left just now, it did look as if the rain was about to stop. Ah, yes, she left a message for you. She said go back without her. But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark. I'm sure she'll be fine. If it's only the milk she needs, then she can get it in the market. It's not far, so she should get back soon. Sure. If anything, I'd be more worried about you two being the ones in danger. You know, in the story, it said there were 2 companions. I'm about to die. My life is in danger. Let's go. If your work is finished, then I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything. Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Espella there? I suppose so. I guess she'll be all right. Right? I guess she will. Oh, it's nighttime. Can I not go in? Oh, I forgot you have to do here. Professor, I smell freshly baked. I said I did it again. Music is so comfy. Yeah. I love this song. It's super simple to, hold on. Super simple to this one. Very, very similar. That's exactly what I thought. And that's from the same, it's from the same series. I think they're doing, like, this song is clearly different. And the song in the library was also very similar to another one. I feel like they're remaking a lot of Professor Layton songs, or like reimagining them or whatever. It's so cool. It's a great song, but it's also like a perfect, just like, I guess, homage to the original works that this is all based on. It's just, dude, this crossover is crazy. It's crazy good. It's like the best love work I've ever experienced. It's just so good, dude. Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if that could be Miss Eclair's work. Let's go inside. Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night. If there's nothing else you'd particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in. Professor, they're trying to kill us. Do you remember? The witches are out to murder us. So are there like different puzzles and hint coins at night? No, it's all the same. We might as well take a little peek around town, though. There's a butcher next to the fishmonger. It's still open. Extended opening hours. That's convenient, don't you? Do you think they take pounds and pennies? I think we've got a bit hungry. We seem to be noticing only food. Hey there, sir. Evening, gents. Isn't Espella with you? Do you know Espella? Do I know her? There isn't a person in this town who doesn't know Espella. I didn't realize she was so famous. I've known some ignorant people, but you two really do take the biscuit. If you knew her better, then I doubt you'd be spending so much time with her. What's that supposed to mean? Espella is a lovely person. I don't know how you could say that. Personally, I don't enjoy talking about her in that way either. What does that mean, What do you mean by that? Alright, let's go exploring. Very comfy, very cozy. The shop's closed. The owner must have gone home already. Oh, that was the wrong voice. Night times in Professor Layton games, it's just, I could walk around in those games forever. The shop staff must have just gone off to purchase some fresh produce. I am not averse to admiring implements of this sort. These things don't have anything to do with witches or magic. Archaeologists learn about ancient cultures by examining sundries like these. Alright, let's go forward and let's go here. Oh, we got a lot of people. The fountain. Oh, that looks so pretty. The fountain looks marvelous, illuminated by the lights. How is it being illuminated? Because they don't have electricity. So is that like a candle underwater, or what are they doing? They don't seem to use electricity. Oh, okay, they're just going to explain to me. There must be torches on the insides of the trough at the base. Oh. Oh! Right along here. There they are. Okay, I get it. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. The statue has a different air about it at night. It does. It is very pretty. Hey, Professor. The minstrel is singing a song again. I believe you're right, Luke. Let's go and listen while taking care not to disturb him. Oh, no. The crowd, they thronged in the afternoon sun. The story was told, and the creator was done. Oh, what a tale, the story's so fearful. Oh, what confusion, no one was cheerful. Oh, this bard named Bardley, must tell you without fail, as it is his duty to relate you this tale. Guys, did you know that I classify myself as a V singer? In the darkness of night, when the sun has gone down, the shadow of the witch shall appear, and the unfortunate couple walking through the darkness shall come underlingly to the wedge. These chords are just... and bathed in the witch's fire, their lives be consumed by her flames. Oh, the story you hear today is terrible, I have to say. I'm glad we listened to that. That was totally worth it. The cat that was here earlier has gone off somewhere. It might have gone for a patrol around its territory. Cats sleep so much during the day that they're full of energy at night. If that's what you say. Okay, what's over here? The opposite side is not very well lit, so it's hard to see anything from here. The Great Archive towering above us against the dark skies looks truly imposing. At night, it looks more like a place to test your courage than to read books. It's bright here even after dusk. Perhaps the light helps dispel the labyrinthian fear of witches. It's just my imagination, or are there fewer people around? Have they all gone home because of that story? Dude, it's probably just bedtime, you know? It's probably just beddy time. We go to bed, you know? We go eeps. Hey, Izza, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. We're exploring the grounds at night before we go to bed. You can hear hammer strikes even at night. He may have received an urgent order. You can tell from the sound that he's very keen on the work. The town feels somewhat desolate at night, so seeing shops like this brightens up the mood a little. You Cinderella? What are you doing here, ma'am? Francesca, Anna, Lillian, my dear friends, I'm ever so sad. Oh, her name is actually Cinderella. I was joking. I called it. She's actually Cinderella. Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, that's funny. That's a very, very cool version of her, though. Soon the four of us will be forced to part ways. This is the pawnbroker's shop, isn't it? What seems to be the matter? Oh my, I love how her hair stands up. Yeah, no problem, Izza. Oh my, is that concern your voice? Oh, gentle sir, if you have but a moment, allow me to explain my ever so woesome woe. I believe that Cinderella. Oh no, it's Cinderella. Cinderella. It's clearly a distinct, separate character, unrelated to the original fairy tale. Her name is Cinderella. Very different. Nice sleep. All right, have a good sleep. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. All right. If you have but a moment, allow me to explain my ever so woesome woe. The family coffers are not brimming with coin as they once were. I'm afraid, so I've come here to sell my dearest. Wait. I'm afraid, so I've come to sell my ever so dearest friends. You selling the mice? Sell your friends? Indeed, and lifelong friends at that. He's not. Professor, you're not as concerned as you should be. But I guess then again, you never are. Oh, indeed, gentle sir. However, my friends are so picky about where they stay. Pray, would you be able to put them in their proper rooms? Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's a goddamn puzzle. You can't just turn slavery into a puzzle, right? You can't just... Alright. A set of very stubborn dolls have requested help in assigning each of them in a room. Touch the dolls to ask and find out or which one to place based off of what they say. Remember that each doll speaks for its entire color set. Wait, what? Okay, let's just click. Oh, ask. Oh, I see. So A is, I really want a room on the top floor. B is, I want rooms on the same row across the top. I want rooms on the same row across or up. I want rooms on the same row or just, I don't. Hey. No way I am in a room next to A. God, this is. And it'd be nice if B had rooms below mine. Why? Why would you say that? All right, so let's start with D. D needs above B. So that means... And then A is a top room. So the top rooms are yellow, green, and red. So really yellow would be the best. That gives you 2 top rooms. I want rooms that have the same row across or up. Oh, okay. Does my memo affect the top screen? No. It also, it's broken again, so I can't see through, so that's cool. I guess it doesn't matter. So C or B, that means B would be here. Because now the green room is in column 3 and row 3. So it's in the same row across or up. I think that's what they mean by that. So that means that B would have to be in 3. And then no way I'm in a room next to A. C is not. Oh, wait. C is next to A. So that means A has to be in either green or red. Or no. Yes. Oh, it has to be in red. Wait, no. Unless I take you and put you in blue. Okay, now C is not next to... A is red. C is not next to it. All right, let's go through all these again. I think we're good. A, I really want a room on the top floor. A has, yes, one on the top floor. I want rooms the same row across or up. B has row 3 and column 3. No way I'm staying in a room next to A, and that's C. So look at all the rooms that have C. C, not next to A. C is not next to A. C is not next to A. D is, I want a room that's above B. D is above B. D is above B. Had rooms below mine. Do they all have to be below? I don't think that's possible. If B had rooms below mine, I could... No, I can't switch. I think this works. It's just the top one that doesn't, but that has to be there. B has to be in green. I'm just going to submit and see what happens here. This is a weird, very weird one. Okay, it worked. That was a very fun one, but very confusing to get started in. But I mean, it worked, so... Now when I get it, the friends you were referring to are your dolls. Oh, thank you, gentle sirs. With my friends all in their place, I'm sure to get ever such a fair price. And I'm sure they will be ever so happy in their new homes. Wait, did we do that for your friends or for the price? Tell me, Mr. Pawnbroker, will you take ever good care of my friends now? Madam, I realize you have brought your friends a long way to visit me. But I'm afraid a doll's house like this, is a little out of my line. Oh, she's getting angry. She's getting angry. Unless she's just turning on her charm. Okay, you win. I'll take them off your hands. Wonderful. Thank you ever so much, Mr. Pawnbroker. She might be laughing, but I could certainly sense tension in that transaction. A haughty laugh of authority, perhaps. Well then, are you gonna miss them? Because of your help, I can now afford to buy brand new friends to keep me company. Keeping up with the fashion scene for dolls is ever so difficult when one is so far away from the rich comforts of the castle. Alright, so that's just straight up Cinderella. She's just kind of vibing. It's kind of sick. Kind of cool. Kind of fun and interesting. Anyone out here want to talk or no? It's dark inside. I don't think anyone's there, Professor. There's something unsettling about the sight of the tall bell tower piercing the darkness. Oh, something on the bench. You want to sit down? Doesn't look as inviting after dark. It's a bit dark here, so mind your step. God, dude, they love that chord progression for those two notes. A pile of discarded wooden crates. They're just crates, nothing to see here. The second time you told me about these crates. What's in the crates? You're lying to me, Professor. A true gentleman never keeps his secrets. I mean, he literally says a true gentleman keeps a couple of secrets, so... Alright. Or doesn't always reveal his secrets or whatever. I don't know. He said something about that. It's a water fountain. The water looks very clear. It may be suitable for drinking. There must be a spring somewhere nearby. Okay, these are all the same from the morning. Window? Yeah, okay. Witches found their way even to the professor's office. Doors and shutters won't keep them out. Okay. I think that's it. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's go inside. Hey, guys. Whoa, she's made a big feast. Ah, welcome back. I've prepared the evening meal already. I'm looking at that table. Is it just like different loaves of bread? I mean, Patty, I love bread. I love bread like a lot. Like seriously, no jokes. In real life, I love bread. I eat a lot of bread. But that's a lot of bread. You gotta have like a side dish. You gotta have like a main. You can't just. That's just a basket of bread, Patty. I'm gonna die. Like, I can't just... That's a lot of carbs. It's a lot of carbs. Wow, it looks great. It's just bread. Hang on, where's Espella? I'm afraid we were separated when she went to get that milk. Has she not come back yet? Oh dear, maybe I was asking too much of her. My apologies, I should have stopped her had I had the chance. It's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. The girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Let's go ahead and eat while we're waiting for her. Is that bread soup? I just thought there was soup. I guess it could be soup, but I'm assuming it's, like, it's gonna be bread soup, I'm calling it. Bread soup. I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are so much more enjoyable that way. I've never had a bread and jam that tasted this good before. I hope Espella gets back soon. Oh yeah, you guys went out to the Great Archive with her, didn't you? Did you find what you're looking for? Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really. What do you mean? In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle. Oh, right. A puzzle, huh? You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town. Do you want to know, or do you know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly. Wait, what? Guys, puzzles existed. They exist in the real world. Not even in like just in general, puzzles exist. Maya, you've worked with trick locks. Those are puzzles. You know what a puzzle is. Well, we spend all our time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we're supposed to know about, I guess. Maya, you've done this. Indeed, it appears that you two are a little unsure about the concept of puzzle. What do you mean? You solve murder cases. How is that not the ultimate puzzle? Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzle 101 crash course? I'm kind of curious. It would be my pleasure, Miss Fay, but rather than explaining it in words, I believe actually trying your hand at a puzzle would be far more rewarding. Here, I'll give you both a simple example to think about. Now then, here we have two long loaves of bread placed side by side. You'll notice that they form the number 11. Do you see what I mean? Oh yeah, I get it. So, that's what a puzzle is. Not quite, Miss Fay. The puzzle is what follows next. What I'd like you to try is, I'd like you to see if you can change this number into a number lower than 1. Lower number? So how about if I take one of the loaves? However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type. You need to add another loaf? Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower? I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle. Wait, I think I've got it. Your Honor? Your Honor, this loaf murdered his family. It's like, no. I like the spirit. Wrong idea. You lack evidence, Professor. I may just be a baker, but I bet I have the right answer. I place the extra loaf in sideways like this. 1 minus 1 equals 0. I would have spread out the loaves, but okay. Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not winning a spelling bee. Oh, come on. Can't be the only one that sees 1 minus 1, right? Right? Turning it into a matter of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach. You think so? Oh, certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed for solving puzzles. Now, let's think again. Take a seat and let the pro, or take a seat and leave this to a pro, Nick. How about this? Just take this new loaf and ta-da! Now that's 1 minus 1. Hey, eating is cheating. Really? Because it feels more like winning to me. Well, full of surprises, Miss Fay. I didn't expect that kind of innovation. I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby. But didn't Mr. Layton tell us that that we need to add another loaf of the exact same type? Huh? Seriously? That's right. Unfortunately, I am afraid I can't accept this as a solution to the puzzle. Well, all right, but is there really another better solution? Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution? This is really cool. This is really fun. Like, we're teaching them like how puzzles work, and I know it's such like a baby concept, but it's so fun. I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me. Oh, it is. It is literally your job. It is your job. You both came up with such creative answers. I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now it's time for the solution. The important thing is this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that is added. If the new loaf is upright, like so. What? 1.1? Oh, I get it. It's the number 1.1. That's supposed to be lower. Oh, lower than 11. Derp. That's fun. That's actually kind of fun. It's stupid, but it's fun. Hey, that's right. That's a lot lower than 11. Exactly. When solving puzzles, there's never just one correct method. It's essential to think flexibility and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success. Right, I see what you mean. These puzzles are really something else. Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd rather still eat my way to a solution. You know, I don't think I'm cut out for this brain-busting bread puzzles like this. I think I'll stick with good old regular bread, thanks. Phoenix, if only you knew what you did in a past life. That's because we're ace baker. Ace attorneys, you're so close. You're so close to remembering. We're ace bakers. I guess we're better suited to using our hands than our heads. Is that so? In truth, I can't help but feel you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you'll pardon my saying so. Naturally, I won't force puzzles upon you, but if either of you should be interested, I would heartily recommend giving puzzle solving a try. Professor, right now there's something else we all need to try. Mr. Clare's freshly baked bread is getting cold, and I'm sure it tastes better hot. Oh, dear, so it is. You know how I can get when it comes to puzzles. I know. Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone show appreciation for my baking. When it comes to your bread, Mr. Clare, there's no limit to how much I could eat. There's going to be a limit. Oh no, Luke, no, what have you done? Oh, poor Luke, he's dead. Bye-bye, sir. Luke! Oh no, he's screwed. He's screwed. You shouldn't have said that. My, aren't you the darling? Well, in that case, I suppose I'll just have to bring out my special reserve. Guys, she's removed all of the bread from the shelf. Luke. Godspeed. Godspeed, Luke. Enjoy your bread. Hold on a moment. I'll just go and fetch it. Right. I think it's time I started preparing tomorrow's bread. Oh, yes, me too. I'm sure it must be that time already. Have fun, Luke. I'll see you later. Have fun. Professor, what was that all about? I'm not entirely sure, but I do seem struck by a sudden sense of impending doom. That was a bomb. Sorry to have kept you waiting. There you go, have at it. But be warned, they won't take kindly to any leftovers. Whoa, this loaf. Wait, where did those two go? Miss Maya, Miss Wright? Luke, it would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone. Oh no. Oh god, please don't turn this into a puzzle. Did we eat it? It's daytime! Is it daytime? Oh no, dude, I thought that was daylight coming in through the windows. I was like, oh my god, it took us all night. Phew, I'm stuffed. I believe this must be the most bread I've ever eaten in my life. I will say I have been there before. That's why I understand the doom that was coming. I have eaten a loaf of bread before. I'm not proud of it, okay? I'm not proud of it, but it was a good loaf of bread. It was a fantastic loaf of bread. I would not recommend it, though. But it was so good. Wait a second. I've just realized we finished eating, but Espella still isn't back yet. She went into the market, didn't she? Perhaps we got to go out. Oh my, customers at this late hour. I'm sorry, but we're closed. I think it's Espella. Oh, that's him. That's the man over there. Oh, sorry. So that's the one. Or so he's the one, is he? Just a minute. What do you think you're doing, barging in here like this? Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency. What are you going to do? You there, Porcupine Head. You're coming with us. Huh? Porcupine Head? You don't mean me, do you? Who else in this room fits that description? Certainly you would appear to be alone on that particular front. I wish I had a top hat too right about now. I would love to see that. But you would need like a really long hat. Like not tall, but like wide hat. Deep hat maybe? Because your hair sticks out about the length of your head. So, you know, you need like a long hat? I don't know. Enough of your idle chit-chat. Time to get going. Huh? What do you mean? Well, it should be quite obvious. You're coming to the court, of course. The court? Here we go. What? Mr. Wright, what did you do? Yeah, Nick, what did you do? I didn't do anything. The only thing you could accuse me of is making bread. That's too good to eat. Ahem. This man is not the one who's on trial. In that case, why is Mr. Wright being made to go to the court? That's simple, because the girl has requested him, of course. Girl? What girl? Naturally, the girl facing the trial for this evening's crime. Ah, how convenient. That heinous witch, Mrs. Spella Cantabella, no less. There we go. That's a more reasonable Okay, and that's how we transition to the Phoenix side. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Is he gonna get his badge back though? How did I miss those? Dude, I checked everywhere. How did I miss them? I guess I do want to save though. Is it time? Chapter 1 complete. God, how long is this game? This is only chapter 1? Well, now we're starting chapter 2. Okay. Reach the moonlight. Spella?
We don't want no fuss and we don't want to hurt you.
We
all
don't
right?
want no fuss.
Yeah, we just want your money, that's all. And you'll give it to us, won't you, without any fuss?
Uh-oh.
Ichnaze!
What? Whoa. Jesus. Did she say that, or was that somebody else? Wait, what? Okay, then. Chapter 2, The Fire Witch. I'll have to check how many chapters they are. Actually, I don't want to. I just want to keep playing. What is this place? Yes. And now it's Phoenix Wright time. Let's go. This room is lit, but it's still somehow dark, and the atmosphere feels heavy too. Feels heavy. Nick, what are we doing in a place like this? What should I know? We're just a couple of bakers, but I don't think they brought us here to make bread. Yikes, is it me or is that guard staring daggers at us right now? Mr. Wright, Maya! Oh, sorry. Espella suddenly just has like a raspy voice. No, I'm kidding. Ah, Espella, what exactly is going on? I'm sorry. I was the one who sent for you both. You sent for us? I'm being put on trial. Wait, what? What happened? I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on. Oh, that was the 2 people who died. They were... The companions were lit ablaze. Wow, I just dawned on me because I'm very slow today. I didn't do anything wrong. I couldn't possibly murder anyone. Murder? I beg you, Mr. Wright, please. I need your help just one more time. Huh? You need my help? What could I possibly do? Espella, I'm just a baker. The only thing I know about law is how not to get on the wrong side of it. Come on, Maya. Come on, Maya. Wait, hold on a sec. Espella, what did you just say? You needed Nick's help just one more time? One more time? I'm not quite sure myself, but when the knights came and took me, a vision suddenly appeared in my mind. It was Mr. Wright. He was fighting for me, defending me. Oh, the song. The song. Oh, this is so cool. That brave blue figure, it was clear as day. I was fighting for you? Ooh. No way. That's impossible. I mean, it's like I already said, I'm just a baker. I have hard enough time rolling dough, let alone defending someone in court. I thought the same thing too at first, but I don't think that's quite true. You and Maya, at some time somewhere, you helped me. You fought for me as a defender. Interesting. So I thought it was going to be like a different person who looked like her, like maybe the author based Espella off of that real life girl. But they're clearly connected deeper somehow, because she saw him during that trial, apparently. That's really interesting. A defender. What's wrong, Nick? I wish I knew, Maya, but hearing Espella mention defender. Yes, you can do it. I can't help but feel something inside of me just burning at the mention of it. Yes. Oh, this song is going crazy. Accused defender. It is time. Head forth, you two. Head forth? Where are we going exactly?
To the courtroom, in which today's trial will be taking place. The Chamber of Fire.
Chamber of Fire?
Make haste. If you are but a moment late, a guilty verdict will be delivered immediately.
What? No way. Mr. Wright, I'm truly sorry, Mr. Wright. I know this is also sudden. It's a lost cause, isn't it? Well then, let's head inside, Espella.
Let's go.
Huh? This is overwhelming pressure. It feels so familiar somehow. Almost like deja vu. Yes. Mr. Wright. Let's go, Maya. Maybe we'll get a better idea once the trial gets underway. All right, let's do it, Nick.
Let's go.
He suffered amnesia and still won before. He'll do it again, forgetting his entire identity. It's going to be a cakewalk. I believe in you, Phoenix Wright.
That amnesia case was really fun.
What is this heat? It's like an oven in here.
Bonk, bonk.
I will now pronounce the verdict. This court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
Wow, dude, some trial.
No, I'm not a witch.
Oh, wait, it's different.
Please, I beg you to reconsider.
Is she gonna die?
I'm not.
Wait, no way. Oh my god, they're just gonna show it on cam. Oh my god, wait, what?
What?
No.
Jesus!
This is the witch's court.
All right, well, the stakes are set. Oh my god. Oh my god, they really just... Well, that's a new for both games. Jesus. They just killed someone on they were, oh my damn. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you deal with witches in fantasy worlds, but like, Jesus. She's just dead. I'm speechless. Truly. All right. I mean, that's one way to set the stakes. They just say, this is what happens if you fail, and then they just kill someone. They're like, if you fail, she's gonna die. Crazy. God damn. Wow. All right, let's get a move on. Damn, I still can't get over that. They just killed her. What? Okay. So how are you feeling, Nick? I'm pretty traumatized, Maya. I want to go back to making bread. I need a garlic loaf or something to get me out of this funk. I'd forgotten what this felt like up until now. Huh? The butterflies in my stomach and tension, so thick you could slice a knife with it. All of these feelings. These are all feelings that I'm definitely familiar with. Watching someone burn alive. Oh my god. Anyway. We're here to fight for Espella and get her out of this place. Oh my god, they put her in that thing. Oh my... I mean, I don't think they've ever... I mean, the stakes have been high in a Phoenix Wright game, but it's always been like, they will be put in prison. Someone has died. Maybe Phoenix might lose his career, or, you know, someone will be put in... But it's always like, the worst is someone will be put in prison. With the exception being... Spoilers, I'm not going to say. There was an exception, but it wasn't notified. But this is just like... taking the, like, there's never been a stake this high in Phoenix Wright. It's just, if you fail, they will be murdered. They will not be like murdered. They will be murdered in front of you if you fail. Like, they have increased the stakes to an unreal level. This is crazy. So yeah, I guess we have to fight for her. That's right. Bong.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella. Defender.
Yes, Your Honor?
All right, here we go.
Yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials. But no matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Phoenix Wright.
There
Ace
he is.
Baker.
That's funny.
A baker?
He's like, wait, what? Hold on a minute.
I asked him to come, my lord. I want him to represent me. This court dictates that the accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
Okay. Also, that is like,
Very well.
that's the Phoenix Wright judge in a hood. Like, obviously that's not like him, the character, but like it's the same, like, it looks like he looks very similar, but just in a hood.
At any rate, the results of this trial shall not change. That aside, I've not yet seen hide nor hair of
The
the Inquisitor
results.
assigned to this trial.
Is it gonna be the woman? Is it gonna be the woman?
Oh, right. I should have noticed
It
earlier.
won't be the scary woman. Whoa.
No one's there.
Should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court, I will have no choice but to dismiss all charges.
Oh, okay. Sick. It's gonna be a real easy
He
case.
is an Inquisitor of high caliber.
Oh,
But if he does not come forward soon,
Boo. No, I'm kidding.
this trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this baker.
All right. That sounds like a plan.
Hold it!
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Are you the guy? You were standing behind us in that cutscene. Barnum. Taking off his cape. Wow. Oh, hi there. Hello there, sir.
Knights of the court, I have but one question for you both. Are
Okay.
you prepared to cross swords?
What?
I, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum, am indeed prepared to do battle, my lord.
My oh my. You win. You win, sir.
Something amiss, Baker?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just didn't realize we could have swords here in the courtroom.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side.
Yeah, but you're being a prosecutor right now. You don't need a weapon.
Now then, state your name.
Bro looks like he
Blue
came out of a
Knight.
Final or not a Final Fantasy, maybe it is Final Fantasy. No, what's the name of that game? Jesus. Is it Final Fantasy? Whatever it is, I haven't played it, but he looks like an anime RPG character. Let's just say that much. Not much I can say.
Huh?
I mean, I guess technically he is, but
My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a baker.
I'm a baker.
Terms really make me say it.
Say it again.
A baker.
Yeah. Did you miss that whole thing? Final Fantasy Cloud and Lightning. Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong series. I'm thinking of... Hold on, I'm going to do some quick... I know my friend's playing it right now. Not right now, but, you know. They've been streaming it. Alright, I'm just going to scroll through their... Scroll through their VODs real quick. Hold on, this is very important. They don't save their VODs. No. They don't save their VODs. Very sad. I'll never know. It's a turn-based anime RPG. It came out on the DS. Or it's not turn-based. It like has like the big open map and you like tell your players where to go, kind of like a chessboard almost thingy. I don't know. I didn't play a lot of them, so I don't know any of them.
Nick, quit with the long face. You look miserable.
It's gay? It doesn't sound like that. I don't think that was it. It was a pretty popular one, I think.
No need to waste your breath.
Vance
This trial
War?
will be over before you
No.
can utter a single objection.
Doesn't sound right. Oh, before an objection? Many prosecutors
For the
have told me
security
this.
of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without
Fire
mercy.
Emblem. There it is. Yes, that's it. He looks like a Fire Emblem character. Which, as you can tell by how little I knew of the name Fire Emblem, which means I probably have no justification. But yes, that's what I thought. I thought of a Fire Emblem. But clearly I know so little about the game, so he probably actually doesn't look like a Fire Emblem character. Oh, God. Wow, this is some great... All right. That's it, Barnum. Put another one in their misery. That'll be the audience noise. This trial is pointless. Hand down the verdict already. Put that doughy defender on trial too, I say. 27 it's about making babies? Wait, really? Barnum, 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 Barnum. Oh, sorry. Oh boy, what's with all this excitement? I hardly think this was a courtroom. Al doesn't seem very interested in the law, for that's for sure. Seems like they just are hoping for a guilty verdict. Bonk. Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. First, let us begin by recounting the events leading up to the murder. Is that an acceptable, Sir Apprentice Baker? Ouch. As you wish. The murder occurred this very evening. Yesterday, there was a heavy rainfall in the area. Eventually, it gave way to sunshine, which came just in time for today's parade. Although a few hours after the parade ended, the rain set in once more. That must have been when Espella and the others were out of the Great Archive. It continued to rain until just before the incident, which took place on a small path leading to the market. The accused had been out doing some shopping at the market. She returned home on the very same path. On that forest path, two rogues named Robs and Muggs are said to have accosted the accused. One could assume the accused simply acted in self-defense. I see. Robs and Muggs. Those two have appeared in court a number of times in the past. Two rogues, huh? So far, it may appear the accused was more the victim. However, the situation soon changed. That's right, the accused, Espella Cantabella, knowingly and mercilessly murdered two assailants. Cantabella? That girl, isn't she? I always knew she looked suspicious. Shh, not so loud. Yikes. That's weird excitement again. Bonk. I believe now we now fully grasp what happened. It's getting late already. Let us begin the trial. Inquisitor Barnum, you may now begin. Begin what? As you wish, my lord. The Inquisition will now hear eyewitness testimony regarding the night of the murder. Eyewitness? Who was there? It was nighttime. Eyewitness testimony, huh? It's like this trial is finally getting underway. Can't back down now. I have to fight. I'm just a simple bread-making baker, living a simple bread-making life. The situation was more twisted than a pretzel. I smacked the middle of it. But I have to do this to save Espella. Okay, let's see if we can untwist this testimony by put things to bed. Oh, is this jury? Oh, these are the witnesses? They're doing it all at once? Allow me to welcome you all. Now, Would you each please state your name and occupation?
Hold it!
What the hell is going on? I'm kidding. Wait a minute. What's going on here? As I already explained, Sir Apprentice Baker, this is the eyewitness testimony. Yes, I understand that, but there are 4 witnesses. Indeed, thus many people inside the courtroom could pose a health and safety issue. What? Your Honor, it's not quite what I meant. Witness testimonies are supposed to be done one by one, as in one witness at a time. No, it's okay. I mean, I'm assuming you've played this before, but I can catch you up. So we went to the Great Archive. We found a big hole, and we saw a big picture of a dragon blowing up the city. And turns out that witch is called Bazella. Totally not Ispella. Bazella. And she got some trauma flashbacks. Then we went home. Ispella, we're in her court scene right now. She supposedly lit them on fire. Mugs and bugs. Yeah, totally just a coincidence. But the coolest part was we taught Phoenix and Maya how to solve a puzzle, and that was actually really fun. And then we ate a giant loaf of bread. And now we're here. Because Ispella was like, I need you to defend me in court. I don't know why, but I just know you've saved me before. And so, yeah, now we're here. And I'm having a ton of fun, as usual, because this game is incredible. Okay, but now you should be caught up. I think that's it. That's all that happened. All right. Please, Breadman, prove me innocent. Yes. What are you talking about, my child? We'd be here all night if we did that.
That's right, young man. We have witnessed with the very hand of fate reach out to us this evening.
Could we hurry this along, perhaps? These flowers won't sell themselves. It's nighttime. You can't sell at night. Everyone's. Oh my god. I miss them showing the multi-witness. Not really. You just missed them panning. That's all you missed. They just panned across. And then Phoenix was just like, you're supposed to do this one by one. These flowers won't sell themselves as much as my boss wishes they could. A path to knighthood is an arduous one, but I remain steadfast in my resolve as I travel down the long road. I shall not falter. I will be victorious. Who cares? Just question them all at once. You already know the girl in the cage did it. Let's get on with it. Yeah, finish this already. I'd like to go back home and get to bed. Also, I gave the audience all Southern accents. They're all the same person with the Southern accent. Barnum, Barnum, Barnum. I don't know if that's synced up, Bonk, but I forgot to sync my audio, so it might be a little bit weird. Witness, again, state your names and occupation. Again?
I am known as the wordsmith. But what is a name? How doth one describe?
Shut up. Just shut up. I'm kidding.
I flow gracefully around the rocks and debris. That is life, nary a worry in my mind.
Right, so I guess that means he's jobless. Roasted. Get him. My name is Mary, and this darling kid is Snowy. Bam. I'm like... Snowy and I often travel to the edge of town to sell delicious fresh milk. Milk like that doesn't happen overnight. I work my hands to the bone, squeezing each drop out, literally. That sounds pretty frightening. I'm Kira. I'm a flower seller. If you would be so kind, feel free to purchase one of my beautiful flowers anytime during the trial. Okay. There's no way I'll sell them all by morning. Oh, the life of a flower girl is so hard. Flora does pretty good. Flora and Chloris and Genshin, they're fine. They have a thriving business, and they're like a third your age. Get it together. Eesh, talk about a hard sell. My name is Nightle. Nidal. Did they even try on that pun? Nidal? I aim to join our town's order of knights. I study hard. I study night and day. Oh, I'm still but a mere squire. Joining the Knights of the Inquisition is my life's ambition. And I, Nidal, will do whatever is necessary to join. So, he's jobless too. Damn. You really, Phoenix. The flower business is a tough gig, it really is. Honorable witness, I ask that you show this court your best when delivering your testimonies. Now tell us exactly what you all saw on this ill-fated eve. Oh, I'm gonna hate this so much. I'm gonna make a... Can I make a save? No, I can't. What we saw tonight. The delicious scent of mid-evening dinner permeated the air, and a soft light shone faintly in the distance. Mugs grabbed the girl by the arm. It looked like he almost pushed her to the ground. I'm gonna let your goat suffer. Go to suffering right now. Alright, that's really obnoxious. I heard a faint voice cry out. The next moment, those two villainous men burst into flames. There was not a trace of fire to be seen in the area, without a doubt. Magic must have been used. Magic? Sure, apprentice baker. You may now begin your interrogation. I have one piece of evidence. I suggest you pay it heed. Do not waste this court's time by grilling these witnesses over irrelevant nonsense, Sir Baker, Apprentice Baker. Simple but pretty. Yeah, it's classic Layton design of just making it simple, but like the art style is just excellent. I love it. Her eyes are so pretty. She's got Flora eyes, so it's kind of hard for me not to like her because she's basically just grown-up Flora. And I love Flora, so... Are you all right, Nick? They sure love calling you Apprentice Baker, huh? I'll be honest with you, Maya. I have no idea how I'm feeling right now, but you know it's all up to me as her defender. Spella's fate is in my hands. I have to believe in her. I need to start believing in myself. I can do this. I believe Spella is innocent, and I'll fight to the end to prove it. Yeah, that's the spirit. We can do this thing, Nick. Oh god, crossing. Oh, it's swords. It's like we put our faces on swords. That's so cool. Alright, can I save? I want to save. Time to get a look. Do. Oh yeah, we got a new item. We got the book. The tome is usually kept in a special... Oh yeah, we also got this. The Grand Grimoire. This tome is usually kept in a special viewing room in the Great Archive, and it's not available to the general populace. Excuse me. It contains a detailed account of all the magic in Labyrinthia. Which, yeah, we also met Riddell, and I love her a lot. She's adorable, and I'm in love. Okay.
Hold it!
What time would that be exactly? Dinner time? When else would the scent of dinner be in the air, if not dinner time, do you see? Not so much. The sun had already set by that time. That should be adequate. The sun had set. The sun had already set. So you clearly witnessed what happened tonight. Is that correct? I have been dubbed a witness. Thus, I must clearly have witnessed something, do you see? In that case, how much light was there in the immediate area at that time? Enough to see the nose on my face, but not enough to see the trees ahead, do you see? No, that doesn't add up. In the area, if the area is completely dark, when could you have possibly witnessed anything? Do you see? Nevertheless, something caught my eye. It was most ominous sight. Ominous is what the sight was. Okay, I get it. It was ominous.
Objection!
Oh? Poor form, Sir Apprentice Baker. I hate to disappoint you, but there was, in fact, light in the area. Huh? Take a look at this. This is a drawing of the crime scene, based on the witnesses' accounts, as penned by the court illustrator. The court illustrator? Never heard of that before. Can we see them? Look carefully. This shows you what the scene looked like at the time of the murder. How did you get this image so how quality? How did you what? How did the illustrator know? An illustration of the highest quality as always. Now then, we have established that by the time the murder occurred, the sun had already set. And so naturally, the defendant was carrying a firelight lantern, as we can see. A lantern? Eureka, indeed. Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. There was a lantern, I say. Oh, please, you totally forgot. To be honest, I did not imagine it would be necessary to present this, but... My lord, here is the lantern in question. This is what was responsible for the light illuminating the area.
Very well. The court accepts this into evidence.
Alright, lantern Espella was holding. The glass is broken and covered in mud. Means it fell on the ground. I mean, we saw it fall on the ground, but Phoenix doesn't know that.
Speaking of which, Inquisitor Barden, is this drawing? Is the accused holding a milk bucket of sorts? What became of this?
That is a strange case indeed, my lord. The bucket seemingly disappeared from the murder scene. Could have been caught up in the fire. The bucket disappeared, you say? There has been talk of wolves living in the nearby forest. It is thought that they often make off with items they find on the ground. Great, wolves that steal your stuff. Remind me never to set foot in that forest. That's great, Nick. We've got new evidence now. Yeah. Guess you're right. You know, Nick, you really don't look like just some normal run-of-the-mill baker. I'd say you're more like a somewhat articulate run-of-the-mill baker. I think you might even have a knack for being a defender. There's a clear contradiction somewhere in that testimony, and I'm gonna find it. Dude, that was just the first press. I haven't even pressed anyone else. There's so much information.
Hold it!
Muggs was one of the two rogues, is that correct? That's right. The man grabbed the girl's arm and pulled out a knife. Are you okay, ma'am? Is something wrong? Or was it Robs that grabbed the girl and had the knife? Huh? Oh dear, now let's see. Muggs was the... Oh, I bet they're all gonna have a contradiction, and I have to point them all out, because we're doing it all at the same time. Oh, this sucks. Oh dear, now let's see. Muggs was the short one. Robs was the... No, I think it was the other way around. Well, it doesn't really matter in which it was. Or which was which now, does it? Meh. That's all well and good, but I was kind of just hoping you'd testify about the lantern. Honorable witnesses, please continue with your testimonies. All right. I feel like her not knowing is very important.
Hold it!
Exactly whose cry did you hear? Well, it was the accused. It was Espella's voice, of course. And did you get a good look at Miss Cannabella's face? Yes, I mean, she was carrying that huge lantern after all. You're only sure because of the other witnesses just finished saying they saw her with the lantern. Classic.
Hold it!
Isn't it a bit premature to assume it was magic? What an absurd statement! Say what? Think about it. The knaves were engulfed in flames in the blink of an eye. The blink of an eye. It's not a single trace of any other fire source to be found in the area. Not a trace. I hear that right. I think I just found a contradiction in this testimony. Let's do this thing, Nick. Hurry up and present something. Hit him with some decisive evidence. Divisive. Spell was carrying a lantern at the time of the murder. A fact definitely contradicts a certain witness's testimony. Ah, that's right, but even if we know the contradiction is, where do we go from here? I mean, what can we do? We're just a couple of bakers after all. No, Maya, I think you're wrong. Huh? I don't know why, but I feel like you know how to do this. You're just going to speak up in a court. There's only one thing that people will listen to, and that's evidence. Just have to try to present some evidence whenever there's a contradiction in one of the testimonies. Okay, Nick, let's give their testimonies another listen. I think there's two, right? It's this guy and then the last guy. Let's start with the last guy. All right, what do we got? What do we got? I can't look at it anymore. I'm gonna start with it was broken. Whoops. A soft light shone faintly in the distance, but it was broken. He specifically said, hold on, he specifically said, let's press this guy again. Okay, isn't it magic? What an absurd statement. Think about it. It was engulfed in the blink of an eye. Not a single trace of any other fire source in the air. Okay, okay, that's what it meant. All right. All right, well now I have to loop all the way around again. So there was another fire source in the area. It was the lantern, obviously. But now I have to loop around. This is a very long loop around. I hope the other loop arounds aren't that long. All right, so let's make a save because I'm dumb. It's okay. All right, present the lantern.
Objection.
Dot 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 dot. What is the matter, defender? Oh, because this is the first time he just did this without thinking. Whoa. I was like, did I get this wrong? No, he's just remembering. I just felt the urge to shout out right from the bottom of my lungs while pointing my finger. Here it is. Objection! I can't help but feel it. That's a word I've used quite a bit in the past. That's it. I remember now. I remember everything. Let's go. He's back, baby. Woo! The court is calling. Come on, Phoenix. Now we just have to get Maya. Actually, Maya doesn't need to remember. She just need to keep cheering me on. A legal league of attorneys. Exchange. Espella's trial. And then that strange book. He's been here for 5 years and he's just figuring this out. He's got to be feeling some crazy thoughts right now. This feeling, I feel like I can take on the world. Witness. Oh, this is so cool. For epicness, guys. Imagine Maya. She knew the whole time, but she's just not saying anything. Witness. What's with the sudden pointing? I'm the soon-to-be member of the Honorable Knights of Inquisition. I accept your challenge. Have at you. You say that no fire was present at the scene of the crime, meaning the defendant must have used magic. Unfortunately for you, that is not the case. What do you mean, Sir Apprentice Baker? What I mean is that the defendant was in fact carrying a lantern containing fire. Those two rogues were actually burned by the flames inside that lantern. That is the only logical explanation. They're not impressed. Well, I mean, I'm glad he's got his memory back, but he really got his memory back for such an inconsequential. I mean, that shows how much he cares. Even the most minuscule piece of evidence, he's like, I need to object to it. That actually is really sick. My, what a startling conclusion you've come to, Sir Apprentice Baker. What do you mean? The only logical explanation. Do you agree with the statement, honorable witness? Yeah, the fire lantern. I remember. I'm a lawyer. Clearly she had a lantern. Therefore, I'm a real lawyer. It is presumptuous for a man that knows nothing to claim he knows something about which he really knows nothing. Huh? Besides, how could one teeny tiny flame be strong enough to set them both ablaze like that? There were two of them. How could that flame engulf them so fast? I don't know, maybe they went swimming in gasoline. I don't know, give him a break. He did see the light, yeah. Literally the light. Yeah, Mary's covered in alcohol, obviously. Ah. Furthermore, they did burn as you claim. If they did burn as you claim, do you suggest that they were soaked in oil or something? Oh? Well, Sir Blue Knight, it would seem you have bitten off more than you can chew. Ah! I definitely didn't see that coming. What say you, my lord? Do you have any thoughts on the proceedings thus far? Given the testimony as we have heard it, this court has come to its conclusion. 'Twas truly a gruesome, merciless act. Oh my god, they're just going for it. An act for which only one thing could be held responsible. Yeah, he's on holiday. The nefarious crime of magic.
Hold it!
Wait just a second. Is there something you have forgotten to mention, Defender? Not exactly, Your Honor. It's just that, I mean, you just said magic. That can't be right, can it? What are you suggesting, Sir Apprentice Baker? Witches use magic, which in turn brings out about disaster. Such is the way of the world, is it not? Well, yeah, that may seem to be the case. But no way. Is that actually possible? This court finds Spella Cantabella the accused and charged with being a witch. Spella, a witch? A witch's existence in this world is a crime in itself. The ability to use and control magic is a criminal offense indeed. As such, any witch found practicing magic will be sentenced to death by fire. No, you're wrong. I am not a witch. Sir Apprentice Baker, I do not envy your current predicament. My lord, hand down your guilty verdict against this witch immediately.
Objection!
Yeah, you can't just do that, my guy. That's not how the court works. But there's no evidence to prove that any magic was really used. Put a sock in it, bread boy. We all heard her cast the spell. Huh? That's right. Snowy and I heard it. Isn't that right, Precious? We heard the incantation quite clearly. That frightening voice. There's no mistaking it. It was Spella's voice. We heard bibbity boppity boo, bread boy. These ears don't lie. I clearly heard an incantation most sinister. Ignaze it went. Incantation? Ignaze? Oh, it's no good. I can't wrap my head around this topsy-turvy otherworldly court. Well then, it would seem the defense has no further objections. Yeah, Maya's like, I don't remember who I was, and I don't know who I currently am, so I've given up. I don't care. It appears so. Court finds the use of magic at the time of the murder to be an undeniable fact. Furthermore, the honorable witnesses have stated that they each have heard an incantation being recited. The court finds no reason to delay its verdict any longer. Nick, we have to do something. I know, but what exactly can we say? Here in this world, our sense of logic is completely useless. Boom.
This court is ready to hand down its verdict for the case
No.
of Aspera Cantabella.
Hold it.
Oh my god! Wait, what? What? No. No.
I request that the court hold its verdict a moment longer.
Oh my god, let's go. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. I don't care. I'm gonna go past my normal streaming time. Oh, this is so cool. He's in the court. They're crossing over, guys. This is cool.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I have something I believe will be of use to the defense.
Oh,
A weapon
let's
of
go.
sorts.
A weapon? Oh, this is cool.
That's
Check the menu. Yeah, it's the new one, right? Or does it? Yeah, no, because now it's switched up. Wait, is this different now? Oh, not yet. Oh, okay.
the Grand Grimoire. All of this world's magic is contained within its pages.
Oh, it's called Grimoire? I've been saying Grimoire. I guess. Is it Grimoire? Have I been saying it wrong? I feel like I've heard it in anime. They call it Grimoire, but that could just be an English problem. It probably would be pronounced Grimoire in its original language.
Without it, this trial cannot reach a satisfactory conclusion.
Sounds so much cooler. He really is like Mike right now. It's really messing with the text. It's an English thing. Okay.
The Grand Grimoire.
I'm gonna call it Grimoire. That sounds so much better. It sounds way cooler. Why have I been calling it Grimoire? Oh, yes. We mate again, Mr. Wright. Well, now it seems it's French. Yeah, I figure it sounds very Grimoire. It sounds very. Yeah, get the ladder stool. Get him. Well, now it seems that things are already afoot here. Although the real contest begins now. Are you fully prepared? So, are you here to help us? Of course. The professor always helps people in trouble. It is the duty of every gentleman. Dude, this is awesome. I just don't, I can't get over this. Right, Professor? Professor? There is a saying that I find quite useful in the situations such as this. There's a time for words and a time for action. Right. You have been working as a baker up until this town until now, have you not? I must say, I'm a little mystified. I'd have expected you to be more familiar with this world and its system of magic. The POV of who's next to you in the courtroom, it's just so cool. Time for action, yes. Oh yeah, how can I put this? I guess that's not quite the full story. Is that so? Oh, look at Luke. Look at Luke. They're copying each other. Ah! He's copying him. I kind of had an epiphany just now. I remembered all sorts of things, like how I'm not actually a baker. Well, how magic can't really exist. Then, it would seem I was correct about you, Mr. Wright. You are not, in fact, a citizen of this town. Is that correct? Right. At least, it seems that way. However, for now, we have no option but to accept this world and its rules as a reality. Without first understanding those rules, I'm afraid you will not be able to save Miss Cantabella. But things like magic only exist in fairy tales and make-believe. I'm afraid, Mr. Wright, it would seem magic does in fact exist in this world. Such a truth cannot be denied. Indeed. That is why the Grand Grimoire is a weapon well suited for this witch trial. At the moment, you are tantamount to a knight without a sword. Oh, what are you doing? I feel more like an attorney without a chance at actually. Yeah, now throw it at Barney. Throw the book at his head. Right then, Mr. Wright. I'll explain how the Grand Grimoire works. Oh. It's a function? Ah, it's a gameplay mechanic. What? Have a look at the touchscreen. Then you'll see the Grand Grimoire button. Touching the Grand Grimoire button will open up the Grand Grimoire. You will be able to present spells. What? Wait. Oh no, okay. I thought you could cast spells. I was like, what? No, you present the spell. Okay. I was like, wait, we're gonna cast the spell in court? Wouldn't that be awful for us? Okay. Okay, I get it. That's still awesome though. Burn, yeah. Ignace Barnum. You will be able to present spells from the Grand Grimoire in much the same way you would present evidence. Yeah, present arms. This book will surely be most important asset for us in this trial. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that reminds me. I've gone ahead and marked the spell Ignace for you. Spell Ignace has been bookmarked in the Grimoire. Oh, this is so cool. Ignace. That's the magic spell all the witnesses heard, right? Nick, you should take a look at that spell. All I have to do is touch the Grimoire button, huh? Bonk. The defender has been given more than enough time to see. It would seem this trial has reached its end. Wait, I need to look. I need to look at the book. I need to look at the book, please. Okay. Summons a circle of flame within 1 meter radius of the caster. Requires an incantation. And a scepter. Mwaha. There we go. Is that understood, Sir Apprentice Baker? This case is quite straightforward, with very little room for doubt. God, I really have to end the stream soon, but I'm having way too much fun. The witness's testimony, coupled with the illustration of the time of the murder, makes it quite clear what must have occurred. Where art thou, scepter? The murder was the result of magic. And furthermore, the caster of said magic was none other than the accused. That, Sir Apprentice Baker, is the truth. Best you go back to backing, for I believe your days in the courtroom have crumbled. I can't read. Ah! Is everything okay, Mr. Wright? Yes. It would seem that photographs do not exist in this world. Photos don't exist? I guess that makes sense. Ye old time period and all. The sketch drawn by the court illustrator. Therein lies your final chance, Mr. Wright. My final chance. So is Layton just the stand-in for Mia, just like solving the thing for us? That's kind of cool. Final chance. I understand the witnesses have already finished their testimony. However, if you could perhaps find a clear, contradiction within this illustration. There's another contradiction? In that case, there's still hope I can turn this around. Mr. Wright, you have to hurry. Look, the judge. Oh my god, his little I need to pee dance. He looks ready to deliver his verdict any second now. I want to out-forward the court illustrator as a witch. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, the floor is on fire. This is it. This is my last chance. What should I do? Point out the contradiction.
Hold it!
1 second, Your Honor. The defense requests permission to have another look at the court illustration. I think there might be a contradiction in there.
Objection!
Well, you're already out of time. All testimony and evidence given thus far has been proven to be accurate.
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure, Inquisitor Barnum. There's just one thing you've overlooked. A piece of evidence within this book. The Grand Grimoire? Nuh-uh, yeah. Absurd. I overlooked something. You are the defender here. You should have examined the tome earlier. You're right. I should have. But unfortunately, I have nothing but a simple I'm sorry, I was nothing but a simple baker up until just now. Interesting. You've certainly begun to show your true colors, Sir Blue Knight. Ooh. He's upgraded us to Blue Knight. Let's go. Yeah, we've been promoted. Let us see what type of knight you truly are. Have at you. Bonk. The defender will now show us this contradiction. The court illustration and the Grand Grimoire. Somewhere there's a contradiction between those two. I've got to find it. This is my last chance. Reveal the court the location of the contradiction? It's the book. Wait, what? Is it? There's how do I point out that there is no scepter? Is it? Do I? Okay, wait, what? How do I point this out? Is it her hand that she's holding, not a scepter? I guess I'll just point at her hand. I'm not very confident on this. Contradiction is here. The hand of the accused, she appears to be holding a bucket of milk. Yes, the milk button was said to have vanished from the crime scene. It's quite possible. There's an important reason behind its disappearance. Inquisitor Barnum, what are your thoughts on this? It is quite mysterious indeed, my lord. However, the Inquisition believes it bears no relation to this case. Forest Wolf simply came and stole the bucket, nothing more. Let's not dwell on the milk bucket for the time being, Mr. Wright. Oh, okay, so that was wrong. Yeah, I know what it is, but what do I point out? But be warned, you're running out of chances. Bonk. Okay, so that didn't actually hurt me. Thank God. Wait, point at the other hand? I don't know what I'm supposed to point at here. I'm supposed to point at the fact that she doesn't have a scepter. Wait, let me read. Requires incantation and scepter. I guess I'll just point this out then.
Got it.
Okay, there we go. It was just the other hand. Cool. The contradiction is right here. The hand of the accused? She seems to be holding a lantern. What is your point? According to this tome, using the spell Ignace requires the use of the witch's scepter as well as an incantation. Isn't that right? Correct. For witches to use magic, they must be in possession of the witch's scepter, also known as Talia Magica. If that's the case, then there's one thing that doesn't add up. Take another look at Miss Cantabella's hands. Tell me, do you see the witch's scepter in either of her hands? Duh. Trying to make anime noises. Duh. Gah. There we go. Let's see what you point, let's see you point that sword at me now. You did it, Mr. Wright. But wasn't that contradiction just a little too obvious? You may be right, Luke. Eh? It would certainly appear. Good Inquisitor is taking his particular oversight rather too well. Okay, what do you got now, sir? That is correct, Sir Apprentice Baker. But you should not underestimate me. This is perhaps your first time seeing this item, is it not? Oh. Right here is the very scepter you mentioned. One of the witnesses found it tossed in the shrubbery on the side of the path. Ah, yes. That was I located it. Yeah, where did he get that from? Bro's been hiding evidence or withholding evidence this whole trial. We found them themselves ensnared in the blasted thing, and it sent me flying through the air. Somehow, I'm not surprised to hear you fell, Gramps. The scepter does seem to carry a moist... yes, it makes the air moist. The scepter makes the air very moist. Must be a humidifier. Indeed, my lord. However, the scepter will only work in the hands of a witch, with the incantation being said aloud. Ah, that's too bad. I wanted to try lighting some stuff on fire. Not here, Maya. Not here. Please don't look at me when you say that. You see, there are two magic gems in this set in the scepter. Magic gems, like a red gem and a white gem? These gems contain a particular magic spell. By simply looking at these magic gems, you can easily determine which magic spell can be used. Nick, quick, look at this page. Fine. What about it? Yeah, it has the same gem. Is that the red magic gem? Indeed, the red gem you see here is for Expel Ignaze. And if you look carefully, you should notice that the scepter also has one more spell that it can be used. One more spell? Must be the white gem. Mr. Wright, I found it. Here's the spell for the white magic gem. Demir, a vanishing spell, causes anything this caster touches to vanish from sight. Simply chant Amir to make it disappear. Okay. Causes anything? I'm tired. I gotta find a stopping point. Causes anything the caster touches to vanish from sight? I see you managed to work it out in that crusty head of yours. That just can't be. The reason the witch's scepter couldn't be seen is because the magic dimmery had made it disappear. Was he dabbing? I thought he was dabbing. I was like, wait, what are you doing, sir? It's the Middle Ages. You don't know what a dab is. I haven't even thought about dabbing in a long time. Why are you dabbing, sir? This is a courtroom. He's hip with the kids. That's right, or in other words. The accused conjured the cowardly spell to camouflage her own use of magic. No, why? Oh, wait, sorry. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order. Inquisitor Barnum, please submit the scepter into evidence.
Objection!
Hold on, please. Is there a problem, Sir Baker? Okay, I understand this witch's scepter. Can I see it? Hasn't been added yet. However, whether or not the scepter was in Miss Cantabella's possession has not yet been proven. What are you talking about, Sir Apprentice Baker? Isn't it obvious? I'm talking about fingerprints. I don't think they know how to do fingerprints. Supposing Miss Cantabella did in fact handle the witch's scepter, then her fingerprints should still be on it. Yeah, I don't think they know how to do that. They may not even know what fingerprints are. Even Maya doesn't know what fingerprints are. It's like, Maya! Yeah. What? What's with this silence? You said fingerprints? Inquisitor Barnum, tell me, just what is this Baker blabbering about? I haven't the slightest clue, my lord. Who can't see over the damp desk? Poor guy. My lord, it is the Baker's first time in court after all, huh? Look at Luke. He's like He's insulted. I'm afraid it's no use, Mr. Wright. In this world, it would seem the concept of fingerprinting does not yet exist. Yeah, just this little hat. What? That's like the only thing I use to prove my innocence. Damn it. I can't believe it. He does shrink. He shrinks in the large pan. Poor guy. As I have said already, best you head back to the bakery and lest you continue to serve this court more of your half-baked ideas. Very funny. They're about as half-baked as your terrible puns, Barnum. Forensic science does not exist here. Instead, this is a world with witches and magic are accepted as fact. Truly fascinating. This is not the time to be fascinated. Magic Scepter need to be casted. The available spells depend on the gems. Okay. He's got a little eyeball. Look at it. He's got a little eyeball. Oh, because they're snakes. Snake. Snakes. Okay. I'm actually going to see. I think I'm going to just end it here if I can. Yeah. We're going to make a save here. Okay. I'm going to end it here. And I will be back next Monday to continue this, whatever this is. But yeah, no, I'm EP. My voice is starting to hurt. So I'm going to go to bed. I will be back on Wednesday. I think I said Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know. I don't want it to crash my stream again. So I don't know if I want to play. Plus, also, I don't know if it's that fun to stream. So I might find something else to play. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm gonna go to bed. And yeah, I'll figure out some. Oh yeah, join the Discord because we're watching more. The next episode of the Deer anime and more Nichijou, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, if you have any ideas for, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna play the new FNAF game, Into the Pit, on Wednesday. That's what I'll do. I gotta get it. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. Have a fun night, and I'll see you on Wednesday. It's gonna get spoopy. All right. Bye, everyone.